Okay, so we are going to show what happens if you are in the dark side of a crevasse. So I've just fallen into a crevasse. I'm really lucky because someone stopped me from continuing down into the abyss. Partly just to keep myself warm, and partly because I don't know how long it's going to take these fools up there to rescue me. I'm going to start working my own way out of this system. So it begins with the Prussic hitch. So I take my loop. This is tied with a double fisherman's knot, and I do a Prussic hitch. So I take the knot, I offset it a little bit, and I pass the knot end through once, twice, 3 times, making sure to offset the knot. We don't like knots to be in the system. And so my Prussic hitch, if you look at it sideways, the way you can tell that your Prussic hitch is tied correctly and nice and clean, we call knots clean when there are no twists in them, is it looks like a broad smile with a tongue sticking out. So now I have a waist Prussic, and then I need to make a Prussic for my feet using my cordelette. My cordelette is also there for using for anchors or lots of other things, so I don't have it pre-tied. Although sometimes if all you're doing is glacier travel, you might have it pre-tied. I take my foot Prussic, I've just put it in half, and I'm going to pass it through once, twice, 3 times. And then we have 2 Prussic hitches. I need something that I can loop my foot through. So you can approach this in 2 different ways. You can make a small loop and then girth hitch your foot, and this is a good tool if you have hard boots and gets very painful if you're practicing in climbing shoes, or you can just make a loop big enough for your feet. What's nice about it is that it's now not going to fall off my boot. And now what I need to do is have my waist Prussic and this Prussic attached to me. I want this one though to be loose enough so that I can this is just going to be my backup. So I have my foot Prussic attached to my waist. I have my waist Prussic attached to my waist. And then we are ready for action. So I stand up in the foot Prussic and I slide the waist Prussic up. And I slide the foot Prussic up, and I stand up. And I slide. And you can see actually I can cover quite a lot of terrain really quickly. Now, right now I'm still backed up with the rope here. And if we're scared at all, if the Prussiks aren't catching very well, we can always back ourselves up by tying more knots and clipping them into the original carabiner that we were clipped to. So I'll show you that in a second. All right. Sliding the waist Prussic up. So I'm just caterpillaring my way up the rope. And then, so backing up your system is never a bad idea. So this way, if both of my Prussiks fail for some reason, I will not fall. Pretty soon you'll get to the lip, and likely your rope has dug way into the lip of the crevasse. And so you might need to get the shovel out of your backpack and dig away, scrape away some snow so that you can continuing Prussicking up. Or you could have someone come and just lend you a hand and help you pull up over the lip. This is just a short refresher. It definitely doesn't replace learning this and practicing with proper instruction in a course. I definitely recommend doing ropes courses, crevasse rescue courses, just rock rescue. Yes, but if you're stuck in a cabin during a snowstorm, it's definitely a good way to keep yourself entertained.